So back to the sneaker video. This next shoe is very rare. I would say like kind of rare. Um, I've I've never seen people really like posting this actual shoe or doing any kind of photo or videos of this shoe, but very rare to have this shoe. This is the LaMelo Ball MB2. What the Mallow Galaxy. Um, So this was released on a Puma website. It was also released at like Foot Locker and Champs, I believe, and some other stores. But anyways, the shoe was part of his Lamelo Ball tour when he was bringing out his shoe for this silhouette. It's the iridescent colorway, Galaxy. What the Lamelo MB2. Um, so a little bit about this shoe. It released on Puma website. I tried to pick it up from Champs the day it was released, or Foot Locker. I couldn't pick it up on neither website. So what happened was I put it in my cart. I ordered it, and then it said your order was shipped. And then like later on the day, it said your order cannot be completed because the shoe was sold out. So then I just went to like Puma website, picked it up, ordered it, and got it. Which is really weird and rare why they didn't release it and it sold out. So this is part of his tour. He was on tour. He was going to like different places of the world. He was going to like France, Italy, Paris, Milan, and all these places he was going. He was just dropping like crazy shoes, crazy like silhouettes of shoes. So they had all these different shoes they were making for him. Some of them were like custom, some of them were released, some of them were only like across the world releases, and then some of them were only US releases. So this was actually first spotted and seen in Paris, Milan. And then it showed a release date for all the different pairs and different shoes if you could get your hands on them or get a hold of them. So this is the main one I was aiming for because it was a What the Lamelo Galaxy Iridescent. So what I did was I just kind of waited for the day to release and it finally came out. But he was spotted wearing sample pairs and he had sample pairs and he was spotted in these shoes in Paris, Milan for his tour. And then you seen like people from Paris that were at these events he was hosting and they were wearing pairs of his shoes. I don't know how they got them, but somehow I needed to get my hands on it. So when it released in the US, that's when I got my hands on it. So a little bit about the shoe. It has a Galaxy colorway on it with this iridescent pattern and logo designs on it. And then the bottom has a translucent outsole with like cheetah print and then like different colors through the shoe. And then you have these like hot fluorescent colors, and then you have his rare logo, kind of like on fire, going through the outsole, and then you have the drip from his design he likes to use. So yeah, this is a very rare shoe. What the Lamelo MB2 Paris release tour iridescent. So this next shoe is another crazy rare shoe. Kind of slept on. It was kind of rumored to release sometime through like a Nike website. At the time, I was kind of looking for something hot, and I was just expecting something like to drop, so nothing was coming out. And then like rumors of this shoe was gonna come out. But there was just no pictures and there was no info. It wasn't like surfaced yet. And then they showed a SketchUp mock-up picture of it on the website Sneaker News. So then I kind of just chased the date and waited for the shoe to come out. So then it finally released after waiting for so long on the Nike website. Then I just went ahead and picked it up that same day. And then it surfaced through a couple of people that were showing it, but I don't know how they got their pairs or what their source was, but I was just waiting for the Nike pair. So when the shoe came, I've only seen one video of it, and then I seen people posting pictures of it that they had already seen it or they already getting it in their country or in their part of the world, because it was released first on the European side of the world, so people already kind of had pairs. But I was just waiting for Nike to drop it. So when Nike dropped it, I picked it up. It's the LeBron next generation Zoom amped. So it's like his shoe, that's the Soldier One, um, infused into his LeBron next generation shoe he released. His silhouette, the new model. So it's both of those shoes combined into a what the colorway or the what the multi colorway. Before this shoe was released, they were coming out with a Nike LeBron. I believe it was a 9 low. That was called the a greater life or something, or lifer, the LeBron lifer. And it was supposed to be a Galaxy shoe, but they didn't end up calling it a Galaxy. They just called it the LeBron lifer or something. So what they did was they took the bottom of that shoe and they put it on this shoe. So this is like a rare shoe that kind of has like a Galaxy silhouette, unicorn bottom outsole on it. So what they did was they put the LeBron that they created for him, and they combined two shoes and put them together on this one shoe to create the what the multicolor LeBron with the Galaxy bottom. So one shoe is I believe green, and then I think the right shoe is either orange or green. I'm not too sure, but I can't remember what the right shoe color is on the bottom. But anyways, it's a bottom of the map of Cleveland, Ohio. So it's like a whole map of his city or his state, where he's from, and then you have these different colorways of like what the colorways for like the red lasering, the purple for his mom, the yellow for his I guess like foundation. So this was a foundation charity. It's called the I Promise. So he donates to a charity. So he used that like little logo on there, and then on the tongue, I believe it says I Promise too on there. So they put like all these crazy colorways of the shoe. So yeah, this is just like a rare shoe, another what the that was released. So this next shoe is a Air Force One undefeated Nike collaboration, um, clerk pack colorway. So this shoe was released through Nike and then Undefeated. So if you're familiar with Undefeated, it's a Los Angeles clothing and streetwear store. So they do a lot of collaborations with different companies, and they're called Undefeated. So they did a collaboration with Nike. So back in the days, they had like a popular shoe. It was called the Undefeated Olive Military 4 Jordan. So that shoe was very popular. It was very rare. It was like kind of like really hype. It was like a shoe that was just rare to have, rare to get. A lot of people that were into that shoe got that shoe. It was special Jordan release that the collaboration of the shoe was only released through their store. So they did another shoe that was called a clerk pack. It was a dunk. It had these like crazy colors. And they released it only for clerks that worked for Undefeated. So they gave them the option to buy the shoe if you worked at the store, and then it surfaced as like a rare shoe. So Undefeated started to get real popular with their releases, and then so on and so on. Like a lot of their shoes were just rare, and people wanted their hands on it. So finally, they did one this year again for the Undefeated Nike Air Force One clerk pack colorway. So what they base it off of the clerk pack dunk, or the bio hack dunk, or the bio dunk, or the undefeated clerk dunk. So they based the colors off that, but they did it in all patented leather. So what they did was they took all the same colors, put it on the Air Force One with patented leather, same look, same silhouette color, but only on the Air Force One, and then in patented leather. So they did this shoe and they released it through Nike, and then Undefeated. If you're familiar, Undefeated gets some of their supply from Nike. So I picked this one up off of their website. I just wanted the original. I didn't really care for the Nike pair. I just wanted the Undefeated pair, or the pair that they were releasing on their website. Pretty sure it's probably the same thing. Um, I've I've seen a couple of people with this shoe. I know DJ Khaled has it. I've seen other people post pictures of it. I don't really see a lot of people wearing it, but a little bit about this shoe is the Easter egg. It has the Undefeated Jordan 4 colorway on the tongue. But yeah, just Undefeated Air Force One, patented leather. Clerk colorway. So I'll do this next shoe on another video.